Good morning, children. I am Shafra Samir, lecturer for commerce subjects. Okay, subscribe my YouTube channel to watch videos on accounting, economics, and business studies. Okay, so today I am going to teach you all some basic things in accounting. That means today I am going to teach you all assets, capital, and liability. I am going to teach you all assets, capital, and liability. Okay, so first I am going to start from the assets. So, what is the meaning of assets? What is the meaning of assets? So, assets means the resources, the resources that belongs to the business. So if you take a school, all of you are familiar with your school, no? All of you are familiar with your school. That means you know your school well. So what are the things that belongs to your school? Land, building, furniture, sports equipments. Okay, those things belongs to your school. So if you take a factory, in the factory also there will be land, building, furnitures, machineries, equipments, many things will be there. Shop also the same. Any shop, clothes selling shop or shoe manufacturing, shoe selling shop or anything. Understood? So all those things are called assets. All those things are called assets. Now, why does the business have asset? Why does the business have asset? So they are using the assets. Example, land, building, motor vehicle. So all they are using why? To generate an income for the business. So they are using it. They are using it to get the income for the business. Income is maybe money or something to get some return, a benefit to them. Understood? So that's why business is having assets. Understood? Okay. Okay. So assets we can divide into two types. Assets we can divide into two types. One is current assets. The other one is non-current assets. Assets we are dividing into two types. One is current assets. The other one is non-current assets. Okay. So what are the examples for current assets? Examples is one is cash in hand and bank. Debtors. So the new name for debtor is trade receivable. And stocks and stocks, or we say as inventory. Stocks or inventory. Okay. So now first, I told you all the example now. Now I'll explain you what is this current assets. So assets we divide into two. No. Assets we divide into two. One is current assets, non-current assets. So these are the examples for current assets. So I'm going to discuss what is this current assets. So current assets means we use for less than 1 year. We use only for less than how many years? 1 year. Understood? So example, cash in hand. Okay. Okay. What is the meaning of cash in hand first? Cash in hand means the money that we have in our hand. Or cash in bank means what? The money that we have in our bank. So what is the meaning of debtor or trade receivable? Debtor or trade receivable means people who has to pay money to us. So example, I am selling my stocks. I am selling something to another person. We'll say I am a shoe manufacturing business. I'm shoe shop. We'll say shoe shop. I sold my shoe to another person. I sold my shoe to another person. So that person is telling he will pay the money later. He will pay the money later. Now that person becomes the debtor for me. That person becomes a debtor for me. So debtor means what? People who has to pay money to the business. People who has to pay money to the business. Understood? So that is only meaning of a debtor. So the new name for debtor is trade receivable. The name is trade receivable. Understood? So usually, okay, I'll come to that later. Stocks. So stocks or inventory. What is the meaning of inventory? Inventory means the things that we have. Okay, the things that we have to sell. That is only called inventory. The things that we have in the business to sell to others is only called inventory. Example, in a shoe shop, shoe will be the stocks. In a clothes shop, shirt, trousers, sari and everything will be stocks. In a groceries, rice, milk powder, dal, everything will be stocks, inventory. So inventory means what? The things that we have kept. The things that we have kept to sell to people. Understood? So when you sell the things to people, some people say they will pay the money later. No, some people will say they will pay the money. So that people become our whom? Debtor. Understood? So debtor means people who has to pay money to the business. Understood? Okay. So debtor. So now I'm going to discuss the features, the characteristics of the current assets. Okay, the first characteristic is less than 1 year. If you take cash in hand, we don't use cash in hand for more than 1 year, no. It will be less than 1 year. Debtor. So debtor, do I give him more than 1 year time? No. I mostly for debtor I say what? Within 3 months or within 6 months you have to pay me the money. Understood? Within 3 months or within 6 months you have to pay me the money. Stocks. So do I keep the stocks for a long period? No. I sell the stocks soon. Understood? So the first feature of the current asset is what? we should use less than 1 year. First feature is we should use less than 1 year. So the second feature is, you can say our motive is to convert that into cash. Our motive is to convert the current asset into cash. That means cash in hand. No need to convert into cash. No, it's already cash. Okay. Debtor. So debtor, I sold the stocks to him. He said he will pay the money later. He said he will pay the money later. Understood? He said he will pay the money later. So do I give him more than 1 year time? No. My motive is what? Soon as possible. Soon as possible to convert this debtor into cash. Stock also the same. My motive is what? As a business, my motive is to sell the stock soon to the debtors. To sell the stock soon to the debtors and to convert that into cash. So our motive is to convert into cash. And the next feature, if I discuss, we can say the nature changes frequently. The current assets nature changes frequently. That means what? Nature changes frequently means always it will go up and down. Up and down means the value will always fluctuate. Fluctuate means like go up very high, very low. If you take cash in hand, so as a business, when I buy something, cash will decrease. When I sell something, cash will increase. Debtor. So debtor also the same. If I sell for credit, debtor will increase. If you pay the money, debtor will decrease. Inventory also the same. Understood? Inventory also what will happen? So when I sell inventory, the inventory will decrease. When I buy inventory, the inventory will increase. So these are the examples for, there are a lot of examples. I discuss only the main examples here. Okay. So these are the main examples of the current assets, and these are the main features of the current assets. We use for less than 1 year. Our motive is to convert that into cash as soon as possible, and the nature will change frequently up and down. Understood now? So that is only called as what? Current asset. Okay. Okay. Now I am going to discuss non-current asset. Okay. The non-current asset is the opposite of this. The non-current asset is opposite of this. What is it? This we use for less than 1 year. That we use for more than 1 year. Non-current assets we use for more than 1 year. And but we have no motive. We have no motive to convert that into cash. We have no motive to convert that into cash, and the nature will always not change. Nature will always not change. Example, land, building, motor vehicle, furniture, fittings, equipment, machineries, like that. Lot of things are there. I wrote only few things. Okay. Yeah. So non-current assets means what? Assets that we use for more than 1 year. We have no motive to convert that into cash, and the nature will also not change. Understood? Okay. Yeah. So now we discussed. Okay. Now we studied what is assets. We studied what is assets now. Okay. Now I am going to teach you what is capital. Capital, or we say it as equity. Capital, or we say it as equity. Okay. So equity means what? Equity means anything owner is contributing to the business. Anything owner is contributing to the business. Anything owner is contributing to the business. For example, if I have cash, I can put cash and start a business. If I have cash, I can put cash and start the business. But I don't have cash because I have a land or building, a machinery, a motor vehicle. So my business, no, it's my business. So not only cash. If I have cash, I can put cash. If not, I can put any other type of asset. It can be land, building, motor vehicle, furniture, fittings, anything. So owner can put anything and start the business. Understood? So that is only called equity. So equity means what? Anything owner is contributing to the business. Equity means anything owner is contributing to the business. As a owner, he can contribute anything. So anything is only called as equity. Okay. So this is what I am going little fast, because my motive is within short time to explain all the concept fully. So that's why I am talking also little fast. So if you have anything, you can put in the comments. Next time I will adjust according to that. Understood? Yeah. So now liability I am going to discuss. Okay, now I discuss assets, I discuss capital, and now I am going to discuss the liability. I am going to discuss the liability. Understood? Yeah. So now what is liability? So we'll say owner put 100,000 to the business. Owner put 100,000 to the business. So sometimes now as a owner my capacity is limited. So I only put 100,000. So 100,000 is not enough. 100,000 is not enough to run the business. So what I should do? Take money from outside people. Take money from outside people. So example, we'll say bank loan. I'm getting money from bank loan. Okay, I'm getting money from bank loan. Okay, we'll say I'm getting money from the bank loan 50,000. So if owner pay the money, if owner pay the money, owner put money to the business, we don't pay back. Usually we pay back as profit. The profit only we pay back. But if an outside person putting, example, if the bank is putting a loan to the business, we have to pay the full amount with the interest. No, we have to pay the full amount with the interest. Okay, now if the owner put anything to the business, we don't pay back. If owner put anything to the business, we don't pay back. That means we pay back as the name of profit. As profit, we pay back it to the owner. But if anything outside party is putting other than the owner, outside party means what? Other than the owner, if any outside party is putting, we have to pay back. We have to pay back. So that payable is there. That payable is only called liability. So the full amount you have to pay back now. So that payable is only called liability. So what is the meaning of liability? Liability means the payable of the business to the outside party. Liability means the payable of the business to the outside party other than the owner. Not the owner, the outside party. So same like that. Same. So we discussed assets, we divide into two, current assets and non-current assets. So like that same. Liability also we divide into two. What? Current liability and non-current liability. Okay. So current liability means within 1 year. Within 1 year, you have to fully settle it. Within 1 year, you have to fully settle it. That is called current liability. So what is non-current liability? Easy, no? After 1 year. If you have more than 1 year time, if you have more than 1 year time to fully settle it, it is called non-current liability. Understood? Current liability means within 1 year you have to fully settle it. Non-current liability means after 1 year you have to fully settle it. Understood? Yeah. So now current liability example is creditor. So another name for creditor, the new modern word is trade payable. Creditor, the modern word is trade payable. So what is the meaning of trade payable? Trade payable means we buy something from a person. We say I'm buying stocks. I'm doing a clothes shop. My business is buying clothes and selling. I'm running a clothes shop. My business is buying clothes and selling. I bought clothes from a person. For that person, I'm telling, look, you give me the clothes today. Within 3 months' time, I will pay you the money. Within 3 months' time, I will pay you the money. So now that person becomes my current liability. That means I have to pay him money within 3 months. So current liability means that person actually becomes my trade payable or creditor. So creditor means what? Creditor means what? Creditor means we have to pay money to that person. We means whom? I am the business. I have to pay money to that person. But because I bought stocks from him, I have to pay money to that person. So that is called creditor. So this is the opposite of what? Debtor. Debtor means that person has to pay money to us. Creditor means Creditor means we have to pay money to what? That person. Understood? So creditor means another name is trade payable. So usually trade payable within 1 year you have to settle. He won't give more than 1 year time. Practically, no? Within 3 months, 6 months you have to settle. Okay. Next one, non-current liability. So what is non-current liability? After 1 year only you have to settle. Example, if you take a bank loan. Okay. So if you take a bank loan, so bank loan if you take, usually bank loan will be for 4-5 years. So after 1 year you have to settle. No? After 1 year you have to settle it. So that is called bank loan. Non-current liability. Example, bank loan. That means anything that has to be settled after 1 year time. Understood? Anything that has to be settled after 1 year time is only called non-current liability. Understood? Okay. So today I explain you all what is assets, what is capital and what is liability. No? So assets we divided into two, current, non-current. Capital means anything owner is putting. Liability means payable of the business. Assets means resources owned to the business we discussed. Okay. So my motive was here within very short time to explain these three full concepts for you all fully. So that's why I went little fast. If I am too fast, tell me in the comments. I'll adjust my speed according to that. Okay. I hope you all understood. If you all have any doubts, you all can put in the comments. And future I'll be uploading more videos in different concepts. So today I discussed this three, something else, maybe in accounting, equation, or in business studies something, or in economics, opportunity cost or something. I will be putting some videos. So subscribe my YouTube channel and recommend it to your friends also. In future we'll meet. Thank you very much for listening to my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you.